The hurricane or the
Yeah.
tropical storm?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, her power goes out very quickly where she lives.
Yeah, I think some of us might lose power over this.
Yeah.
Susanna. It's,
Hey, Victor.
We're just making Heather's point.
I think there's a tropical storm at Susanna's house. That's what I hear though.
I have 6:28,
Yep.
so I'm planning on starting in 2 minutes. I see I have a quorum. 3,
Yep.
4,
8
5,
people.
6, 7. Yep, there's 7 of us.
Getting dark.
Bernie,
Yes.
Vicky just texted me. She tried to join the meeting, but she got kicked out.
Who did?
Dana Zimbicki.
He did?
That's what she said. Something about removed by the host or something.
I didn't do anything like that, but I'm going to sign back in.
I have 6:30. Who am I missing, Bernie?
Just Heather.
I just pinged her to see if she's getting on. All right, we'll give it another minute.
Bernie, Dana said she tried 3 times and she's getting.
Heather is also having trouble getting in.
All right, I can't control that.
I know. I'm just telling you.
Can they try calling in for
Yes.
now?
Do they have the right meeting ID number?
I'll have to-
I'm just going to tell her I'm going to start.
Danny, are you on? Yeah, you're here.
Danny's here.
Yeah, she's not responding now.
Okay. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Will the Secretary, please call the roll.
Mrs. Chu,
Here.
Mr. Sismar,
Here.
Mrs. Gloss, Mr. Hong,
Here.
Mrs. Lax,
Here.
Mrs. Reese,
Here.
Mr. Simmons,
Here.
Mr. Winston,
Here.
President Becker.
Then we have a quorum. Everyone please rise to salute the flag.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of
of
the
the United States of America and to the republic
For
for
which
which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under God,
indivisible, with
with
liberty
liberty and justice for all. Due to the COVID-19 health emergency and in order for the Board of Education to conduct its business, this board meeting is being held via video conference and streamed live on YouTube on the district website at www.ebnet.org. In addition, members of the public may provide comment at this meeting through Zoom by entering the URL. I'm sorry, somebody needs to mute themselves, please. Thank you. You can join the meeting. The URL with the meeting ID and password you see before you on the screen. Upon joining the meeting, your participation will be muted to ensure there is no disruption to the business being conducted by the Board of Education. The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed. In accordance with provisions of this Act, the East Brunswick Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published at the Board of Education offices. Written notice is also provided to the Sentinel, the Newark Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and the Municipal Clerk of East Brunswick. All Board of Education meetings, with the exception of executive session discussions, are videotaped for later broadcast, and individuals who speak at the board meetings should be aware of these videotaping rules. Good evening. Dr. Valesky, do you have a superintendent's report for us?
No, President Becker, I do not. My report basically was the communication I sent to the community yesterday at 4:30.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on to for the good of the cause to the public. Members of the public may provide comment at this meeting through Zoom by entering the URL you see on the screen before you and then entering the meeting ID and password. In order to be recognized, use the chat feature, select the Zoom meeting host, then enter and send your name to the host. You will be recognized to speak when your name is called, and individuals will be invited to speak in the order in which we have received your request. Again, somebody needs to mute themselves. Thank you. The Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues and the importance of allowing members of the public to express themselves on school matters of community interest. To protect the privacy of all students and staff, concerns regarding individual students and staff members should generally be addressed by first meeting with the appropriate administrative staff. All participants will be limited to 3 minutes duration. Is there anyone wishing to speak to the board tonight? Bernie,
We have no one in the queue.
we have no one in the queue.
No.
Okay. Seeing none, I will close the public portion. Moving on to our human resources agenda, can I please have a motion for item 1, personnel actions?
So moved, Mark.
Moved by Mark,
Second, Lee Wu.
second Lee Wu. Is there any discussion? This is a roll call vote. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Mrs. Chu,
Yes.
Mr. Sismar,
Yes.
Mrs. Wasp,
Yes.
Mr. Hong,
Yes.
Mrs. Lax,
Yes.
Mrs. Reese,
Yes.
Mr. Simmons,
Yes.
Mr. Winston,
Yes.
President Becker.
Yes, motion carries. I don't think we have any committee reports tonight. Any board members have anything for the good of the cause for the board? Okay, seeing none, we do have a need to go into closed session. Whereas the Board of Education must discuss matters which are not appropriate for discussion in a public meeting. The Board of Education intends to discuss matters as follows. Those items on tonight's agenda. Whereas the length of the closed session is estimated to be 90 minutes, after which a public meeting of the board shall reconvene and action will not be taken. Can I please have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved, Lee Wu.
Moved by Lee Wu, second by Jeff. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. Thank you for joining us tonight. Be safe, stay well. Board members, please log out and log into closed session.